sort of, and you violated the intent by the OE. In all fairness to them, their mission is to get it into warranty or out just outside, and then they're happy campers. Well, somewhere along the line, if you induce a change in, let's say, different injectors, or let's just say the tuner, let's have a little fun with that for a minute. I enjoy what tuners can do, and they can make power, but they don't quite understand how they're making power other than making power. So it's really a timed event. And I'm going to sort of go in now to torsional separation. And this is primarily because the way they introduce the power curve is rather violent. They just know they want power. And they could, in this case, being tuners, if they were knowledgeable enough about the mechanism, they could do the same thing. But the curve that we talked about with making power is what they sort of skip, and in doing so, the crank is then by sped up, but it's also making more power, bottom line. And typically, as you're making power, you have this traction issue that's sort of fighting with the engine turning and the wheels turning. Well, there's two ways. Both ends, in this case, both ends of the engines are extreme torsional pivots. All right. Now, once that gets outside of the ability of the damper to be in that frequency zone, it's like leaving the damper off. All right. It's done. There's nothing but dead weight out there. Then you go back to the other end because we'll see separation front and rear. All right. And with the rear guys, I mean, there's a couple of driving issues I can say. The guy that is the burnout kings of the world. The wheels and free spin, there's nothing there. You're just blowing smoke, literally. But as soon as that tire grabs, that energy has to be recoiled back towards the engine. Well, then you add the guy, and Cass, I think you brought it up a while back, where if it's not, let's just say, softly introduced via the torque converter's engagement, buddy, it's like taking a sledgehammer to that thing. And so to see that failure, you should expect it. Now,